Hi there. When you work on Linux, sometimes you might encounter a use case where you want to find out the total size of all files in a directory tree that falls into a particular file type. I'm not looking at all the files, but I'm looking at specific files in a directory tree. For example, if I find out the total disk utilization in my training folder, which I have here, a lot of training files, when I say du -sh, it's basically disk usage, summarize, human readable output, and when I say dot, it's going to say it takes 28 gigabytes, 28 GB. Now, amongst the 28 gigabytes of files and folders that you find in this directory tree, I want to find out the total size of all .py files, technically the Python programs in this directory tree. They're scattered across in various folders in here. So let's first find out what all the Python files are available in here. I can say find dot minus name. I can say star.py. It's very convenient to search for all files with .py extension, right? You can see it's there in many folder structures, including the Python source code, which have been compressed in this directory tree perhaps. Now, all I need to do is I want to print not these file names, I want to print the file sizes. I want to make it easier so that I can summarize, I can sum them up. So what I can do is I'm going to use single quotes. I'll tell you why I'm using that. It still works without a problem. Yeah, you can see it works without a problem. Now I'm just going to find all files with .py extension in this directory tree, but I'm going to printf. I'm not going to use print. I'm going to use printf. And this time I select the size. Percentages, so I'm going to only print the file size in bytes, that is not the file name. You can see space separated sizes. I'm going to make it even more smarter, where I can just say %s plus space. Now this looks like an arithmetic expression waiting to be evaluated. Just that if you observe at the end, it ends with a plus, so it's not really complete. To make it more complete, I'm going to use echo the result of this particular command. I'm going to use single quotes even here. There's a reason I'm doing that. And then 0. Now this is a valid arithmetic expression. I can now set it to BC, the basic calculator. I can either send it to BC, pipe it to BC, or you could also use command substitution with expr command like this. This will do the same trick. But I'm going to choose using BC because it's convenient, because I want to do one more thing. This reports a size in bytes, which is not really human readable. So I want to just print it in megabytes or MB bytes, let's say. So if I want to print it in MB bytes or MB. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to say echo itself, the result of this particular command. But I want to make sure that it's represented or encompassed within parentheses. I'll tell you the reason why. Close them in parentheses. /1024 into 1024. This makes up 1 MB bytes. Divide by 1 MB bytes. Pipe to BC. Yeah. The total size utilization of all files with .py extension in this directory tree entirely is 31 MB bytes. You can change it instead of .py. You can look up .jpeg. I'm not sure if I have any JPEG images in this directory tree, but I'm just going to find out. 0. Let's look up maybe shell scripts. Are there any files with .sh? 0. But let's try maybe .txt. Yeah, it does take 5 megabytes or 5 MB worth text files are there in this directory tree. Maybe a useful tool or useful way of finding out total size contribution of a particular file type in the directory tree using find command and using percentages in the printf option, and finally converting to some kind of a computable or let's say summable numbers and then feeding it to PC. So I hope you found this video useful. So please do comment if you find this video useful. Thank you very much. Hope to meet you in future videos. Thank you.